Hey guys, Simisdim here, and today I have a great review lined up of the Mobius Action camera. In this review I'm going to cover the following: what comes in the box, where I bought it from, my first impressions, a couple of filming tests, some available accessories, which you can get quite a few for this, and how to change out the lens, and finally as well the best way to focus the lens, because this needs to be done manually, and also my final impressions. So let's get on with the review. In the box you get the camera itself, you get a mount for it, you get a tripod adapter for that mount, you get a small Allen key which is used to untighten the lens so you can remove it without damaging the thread, and finally you get a velcro strip to go on the bottom of the mount. Instantly when I got the Mobius I started to compare it to my GoPro, which is my main camera. There are a lot of similarities, but they're also very different as well. And that being said, I'm only going to be using this for a scope camera, so I bought it for that specific reason. The camera itself, very easy to use, very simplistic. You have the 3 buttons on the top, which is just record, mode select and power. And the plus, which you can't do with the GoPro, you can use it as a webcam, so if I ever needed a webcam, I've got one. I picked up the Mobius Action camera at hobbyrc.co.uk and I paid £59.90 for it. I'll put a link in the description below. Check out their accessories for the Mobius as well. You can get quite a few and some of them are really interesting. You can get one that basically turns it into a GoPro. Here now are a couple of tests, one using the standard lens and one using a replacement 25mm zoom lens. Changing the lens isn't hard. When you open up the camera, you can open up the camera by turning it upside down. You'll see 2 screws. Unscrew them with a Phillips screwdriver, and there's 2 clasps on the other side which will pop off. And all you do once you've taken the back off is take a look by the lens where that red circle indicates, take your small Allen key, loosen it up, unscrew the other lens, and in my case all I did was I screwed in the 25mm zoom lens and put it all back together. Once you've done this step, I'll show you how to manually focus the lens by using a bit of software. I'm now going to show you what you need to do to manually focus your Mobius camera, whether it be with the standard lens or any other lens that you've added onto it, such as the 25mm zoom lens I added on. Now the first thing you need to do, download this bit of software I'm using now, which is called Open Broadcaster software. And what you need to do as well is once it's downloaded, it will be blank here, and it'll be a blank screen. You right click, go down to add scene, and then call it whatever you want. So in this case I'll call it window capture because I'm demoing this for you. So don't worry about this. So obviously if I click off that it does nothing. So then what you do next is you go and you right click and then you go add video capture device, which will be this little tile here. So you go properties. And it'll bring this up here. I'll just move this down, and then you have your device. So turn your Mobius on while it's plugged in, and when it's on, press the record button. Then when you refresh, it will pop up the Mobius like so. Click OK. And obviously I've had this off because I've already done this, but just showing you how to do this. So click the source on like so, and it will pop up. So you can drag it around as well if you need to, or you can make it full screen. You can pretty much manually focus your Mobius in real time. You don't have to record a bit of footage while focusing, put it onto your computer and keep going. It wastes a lot of time. Because you can use this as a webcam, you can manually focus it, and this is it focused with the 25mm zoom lens. It's literally as easy as that. Now, Open Broadcaster, great bit of software as well, great bit of freeware. I use it to record all my gameplay. So yeah, that's how you do that. And here's the rest of the review. There are rather a lot of accessories available for the Mobius. The one in this picture is actually on my M14. It's a cradle which attaches to a wrist rail. I got this off Shapeways, and it's done by the amazing Brain Exploder. I'm going to leave a link to his channel and his Shapeways page as well. He's got quite a few accessories for the Mobius. There are even other accessories that can turn it into essentially a GoPro. It just makes it that shape, changes the way the lens is pointing, and you can fit it into a GoPro case. Very, very good lot of accessories you can get for it. Very surprised by that. Here is one example of a website where you can get accessories for the Mobius. This is Hobby RC. Don't forget to check out Shapeways as well. There's a lot of good custom 3D printed parts that you can get, so I really recommend that as well. Here's the final part of the review, guys. My final impressions. This camera's filmed flawlessly. The camera is very robust for something that cost me under £60. Had no problems with it so far. And I can't say the same for my GoPro. It's frozen on me a lot. I'm not dissing the GoPro because, you know, they're two different brands. But this camera's been very robust. I've thrown it around on purpose just to test it. Fantastic camera. I really recommend buying one of these. It's not going to mount the same as some of those other GoPro style cameras because of the way it faces. But again, you can get an accessory to change it so it can do that. Thanks for watching the review, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I worked a little bit harder on this review just to bring you that little bit extra. So go and check it out for yourself and make up your own mind, but I thought I'd give you my 10 cents on it. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for my next review. And the second video as well, which is going to go straight after the first one, is going to be me doing a test of it underwater. It can go up to 3 meters submerged in the case, not on its own. I didn't have anything 3 meters, so I just basically filled a sink up with water and held it under there for about 45 seconds just to see.